Okay, we're back at it again with another live stream. As you guys can tell by the title what we're doing today, quick note, Gran Turismo had an update. Cars that we don't want. Why? I have no idea. I've only bought the Hyundai, which is the Ioniq 6, and honestly, I did not think this was an electric car, but it is. I was a bit disappointed, but uh, when I found out it was an EV, as they call it, I was a bit shocked and disappointed, but it is what it is. Like, I'll show you guys what it is really quick. I haven't even driven it since I got it. I just bought it. Oh, here it is. This sound I don't like, but for some reason it revs. But I'm not the rev does not sound good at all. But yeah, this is an electric vehicle, a car that I'm not gonna drive anytime soon. This is one that you all know what I want. Yeah, you guys should have an idea of what I drive on a regular. This is this car. And just to give you guys a little update, this happens to be the last of this race series because I am not doing anymore. There's one other race that for this series that I'm not doing because the track has been difficult, and since the update, it will be even more difficult to drive that track. Then I'm not a fan of it, so I'm gonna end it with the last race being at the Nürburgring GP track. For those who don't know, I'm gonna head to that right now. But before I do so, let me set up one more thing first. I usually do this ahead of time, but I did not, so let's do it really quick. Just gonna create load, where is this? Streaming. Load it up. I just need to change the track, and then we can hit save. Where is it? Stream, and then we'll come back to it later. Let's head out of lobbies. Let's head right over here. We're gonna head to Europe/Middle East, Nürburgring, and here's the race that we're doing today. Like, I already prepped myself for this race. I just need to get just give me a few minutes here, guys. Let's get going. Bear with me. Alright guys, so this is a race. This is the Nürburgring GP track. As you can see there in the left corner of the screen. I'm gonna do like a slow run on it later to show you guys what I'm gonna do. What it's like to really drive this track a little bit slower. Most people don't really drive on this track because it's a Nürburgring, but it's Nürburgring GP. This is for like smaller races, F1 race, maybe smaller GT race. But most races on here are on the niche life, which is a big part of it. And also it's making well, with that being said, let's get right into this race. Hope you guys enjoy. Let's do it. Enjoy the race, guys. For those who are wondering what's going on, this is a normal difficulty, which is essentially hard. Because there's normal difficulty, which is extremely hard peppers, hard difficulty, which is extremely hard peppers. You put on two because you need a little bit of competition. For most of these races, you're going to have competition with that, well, not in this certain values. Then again, I did tune this on specific not track specific, but it's specific. So, yeah, so yeah, perfect stop. Not too crazy about this track. Not too crazy about it. It's almost full track. This is funny. 22 laps a week. Gas on this should be almost high. Yeah, so I don't know, 3 more before after those two. That is really wondering part of Nürburgring. But stop. So yeah, guys, this is my one and only pit stop. So I'm gonna get some fresh mediums and gas up. I might lose a couple track position, which makes sense. I might get them back before the end of the race, which is in 4 laps. So it should be fun. Hope you guys are enjoying the race so far, even though some I do enjoy this. Here we go. Okay, there's a small development. I was not expecting rain. Here we are. I was not expecting rain on this track at all. So here I am when I see rain. I could hit, but then again at the same time, I don't know if I hit now, the distance moving up to 36 minutes. I hope there's not a lot of rain because I see my windshield moving. I'm like, wipers moving. I'm like, why is my windshield wipers moving? And I just see a little patch of rain on my windshield. Hope it's just like it's just a little look you guys see here on the camera. Not a lot of rain. It's not enough for me to that. Not expected to be, but they should make this race interesting. Track is a little bit down. I don't want it to rain. It's already raining, but I don't want it to affect my racing. There's 2 seconds in front of me. I can do this, I can finish it, but probably I'm looking at the weather radar right now. Hopefully it's not really heavy. slide and it doesn't go above that bar. Because if it goes above that bar, I'll be screwed. Because I don't feel like bidding for this. That's an extra push up that I was expecting to get. You see the sky very dark, so dark. Hopefully, I should be okay. Okay, there's a lot on that track there. I can do it. I can push myself. Go wrong. Just have to slow my car down. I go no! The guy does not get under the race for me. Because I should have pitted and got really tired. Yeah, because, yeah, I'm not going to. So, this is the end of the video. Definitely the end of this stream. Yep, the car is not going. And there's the second place right. That's the end of the video. I'm actually going to quit. Yeah, there it is. That is very unfortunate. The only thing I can do right now is continue restart the race, but like that's a waste of time. I kind of call this on myself. So yeah, that was the end of that. I am not going to restart it because no. So the video basically just ended because I didn't pit, didn't get rim tires, and there's nothing I could have done because I was way past the pit lane to do anything. So that's what's up. So I'm not even gonna do what I was gonna do at the end of the video, but it is what it is. I'm just gonna let you guys know what the next race is gonna be. The next race is probably gonna be in Daytona, which is not gonna be today. So yeah, I made a mistake, but I didn't pit in. Because usually it doesn't rain when I go rain. Well, I should expect it's a Nürburgring. I should have expected rain, but I didn't think the rain was heavy enough for me to be sliding, but then I was sliding all over the place. I tried turning around like multiple times. Car just kept spinning because of the my tires. And yeah, that was it. So the next race is gonna be in either it's gonna be in Daytona or either the Daytona road course, or if not, uh, Glen Watkins. So stay tuned and we'll see. So. Thanks for joining tonight, guys. Yeah, unfortunately, I messed up that. It was definitely the last race in this category. I can show you them really quick. I'm not gonna redo it again. There's a purpose of me doing that, but it was the last one that I really wanted to drive for you guys because, as you guys know, I've done Interlagos, I've done Spa, I've done 24 Hours de Le Mans, I've done Mountain Trail Circus, I've done Sakia Circuit to Japan and the Nürburgring GP. Yeah. And I'm not doing this one because I'm not a fan of this racetrack. And with the new update and the way the track surfaces work, this track is gonna annoy me very much. So to avoid that I'm not gonna race it. So thank you guys for joining tonight. But like I said, the next race is probably going to be a GR1 prototype race, which is going to be, there's a few races here I can do if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to be doing, I did this one already for you guys a couple months ago. I'm going to be doing this one, the Glenn Watkins race, and the Daytona race, road course race. So yeah, sorry guys. I wish I could have finished that race for you guys. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna back out. Um, I can I can preview the cars that I'm gonna drive for those two for you guys if you guys want to see them. Um, but yeah, that's basically the whole video today. Unfortunately, I didn't get to do exactly what I wanted to do, which is finish that race. But it's okay. Everything happens for a reason. But this is the car that I'll be driving for the Glenn Watson race. I'll be racing this with Glenn Watson race. It's a Porsche. For the Daytona road course, I will be running my trusty Ferrari right here. This is the car I'll be running for that race. So stay tuned for those two races. Hopefully, one of them should be in like a few days now, and that's what should be not that far along. So with that being said, guys, yeah, thank you guys for joining tonight. I know you guys wanted a race win at the end, but I messed up. So, and like I said, I'm not gonna restart. And for those who haven't noticed, you guys haven't, I've been actually like started doing this already. I did the first race today. It wasn't the best race for me because I'm not very good at like online GT racing. So I did the first race. I finished it. It was all right. Track was a bit tricky, but I finished it. I can just really go over that really quick. I'm definitely not going to stream these videos because I tried, and last time I tried streaming this video, I got taken out. So it happened already. I'm going to skip this. So here it is. This is the race calendar. I've done round one already, which is on uh, Sakuya Race Circuit, which is in Japan, the F1 track. I've done that one today. The next race is in next week Saturday, which is at Circuit Gilles Villeneuve here in Montreal. So that should be exciting. I'm gonna do some prep for that with the car, and hopefully all goes well for the next two races. So yeah, it should be fun. And I don't know if I can see my points here. Um, it should tell me my points because I've definitely, I think I have like 8 points, I believe. If I'm not mistaken. I should have 8 points. But it's gonna tell me how much points I have basically after the race finish. The last entry for this race is at midnight tonight. So when that finishes, I'll see. I should have 8 points because I came in 12th today. And when I look at the point system, I got 8 points for coming in 12th. So with that being said, stay tuned, guys, and yeah, this I'm definitely not gonna stream. So, uh, and with that being said, guys, stay tuned, and yeah, and I will see you guys in a few days. So today's Saturday, so I might see you guys maybe on Monday or Tuesday. So enjoy. Thank you for joining tonight, and hope you guys enjoyed.